Hopefully everything plays out nicely. Alright, we'll be getting started in just a little while, everybody. It'll be either it will either be around the 4-minute mark, or unless the stream elements does its thing in the chat. Nope, speak of the devil. Alright. I guess since the stream elements has already done its thing now, I'll do my intro. So, hey my fellow Rumble Maniacs, it's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to a special little installment of Let's Plays Live. Today I'm doing a little bit of a late night Let's Plays live stream type of thing, even though it's about like 1 hour before it hits the midnight mark on my end. But the reason why I'm kind of doing this is for kind of like a couple of reasons per se. The first one is that one of my friends, who's also one of my mods here on the channel, he is not going to be streaming tonight because he's having he's pretty much having some issues, like some health issues a little bit. He'll be fine, you know, don't worry about that. It's just, you know, there's some aches and sorenesses here and there, but we'll just leave it at that. But the second reason why I wanted to do a little bonus stream type of thing for tonight was because I kind of wanted to get back into more of the master levels for Final Doom. For those of you that did not see the first stream that I did, basically I started doing PSX Final Doom with the Psydooms port that one of my followers had brought to my attention a little while back. And we did the Ultimate Doom and Doom 2, or PSX Doom, and now we're basically moving on to Final Doom. And with Final Doom, there are basically 3 episodes / games to play. The first one is the Master Levels, the second one is TNT Evilution, and then the third one is the Plutonian Experiment. For those of you that did not get to see the first stream, I always have my successful VODs and everything, the streams that I've did in the past, always on my channel, but it'll also be on my YouTube in the future if you guys are watching this on YouTube. But basically, the Master Levels, for those of you that may not know, originally was a game that had like a bunch of single WAD files that pretty much it was pretty much just like user maps in Doom. Like they were all named like a certain thing here and there, and what you would do is you would just pistol start. You just like load up each WAD individually, and then play them individually via pistol start and stuff like that. But over the years, there have been like alternate ways of playing the master levels. From like a, how can I say this? From like pretty much combining all the WADs together and having like a system type of thing. I don't know what the hell you call it. But basically, it was this thing that allowed you to like it would like boot up. I think like via Doom 2, and this had like its own little way of like being detected on the source part of your choosing, more or less. But it was basically like a thing to where you could play the levels in any order that you wanted and have them all like bunched together, and you got like some options as far as like okay, do I want a pistol start at each level and like lose all my inventory and all that stuff, or do I want to like start with one level and then go on to the next with everything intact and stuff like that. And then there was other ways, like making like certain megawads based on like different aspects or whatever, from like how the master levels were done and everything. Some of them were used all together, and some of them didn't have every single level from the master levels and all that. So that was the thing. But in the last stream that I did of the master levels for PSX Final Doom, I got pretty far in my progression. I didn't beat the master levels in the stream that when I wanted to. I guess you could say I kind of had like a little bit of a slight rage quit, but it was more of like just an annoyance quit per se, because I had like this moment to where I had these moments where I was kind of like dying in such bullshittery or type of ways and whatever. So I kind of just like stopped at one level, and then I was thinking about like doing it on. I was thinking about picking this up on Sunday during my active streaming week, but I figured, maybe I can just try and do more of the master levels tonight, like a special Let's Plays live stream, regardless of if anyone comes or not. But I just wanted to do more. So. But anyway, so here's the password and everything, because the site import allows me to it basically kind of like has its own little auto saving thing per se, to where it's like it'll always save your passwords for any level that you do. But yeah, basically I got to level 6, which is called Fistula, and my controller won't do a thing. So yeah. And let's see. What I might do for this stream mostly is just kind of focus on It's mainly just focus on the master levels. And then like on Sunday I'll worry about like starting Final Doom's TNT Evilution. It has been a long time since I last played the master levels for Doom. Yeah, the reason why I kind of stopped here was because I had a bit of a bullshit death moment where I was trying to like kill the pain elemental. I was trying to basically kill a pain elemental, and I was running up an elevator, and then suddenly I fucking got stuck, I couldn't move, and I had pretty much like fucking, hold on. And I pretty much had fucking, I was trying to kill a pain elemental, and then I got stuck on an elevator, like, where I couldn't move at all, and it was basically, and I had basically like some fucking imps who were just like clawing at me to death, and I couldn't be able to take them out. Because apparently in like classic Doom, there's the whole situation of like, if like an enemy or an object is, you know, like a solid matter or some shit like that, then chances are you're gonna get fucked. Or well, not really fucked per se, but mostly just like cock blocked. Yeah, basically this is the area I was trying to get into at one point, but again I had a fucking, I had stupid shit going on. Okay, there's the blue skull key over there. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, hopefully everything is coming along nicely on stream. I know that like right now it says that I don't have any viewers, but you know, but I guess that's kind of like the situation sometimes. You know, whenever you decide to do like a random Let's Plays live, on the time that you normally don't do such a thing, okay. Alright, now I got all three colored skull keys. If I'm not entirely mistaken, I think that when it comes to the master levels for, I think when it comes to the master levels for PSX Final Doom, I think there's not as much, or not as many levels to worry about versus like the OG. Which I'll be honest, I don't even remember how many levels there are originally for the master levels, because like, you know, I don't really keep track of that. I don't really kind of keep track of that shit. And also, it's been such a long time since I really even played it. ability to take out two foes at once. Have like a fly or a bug or something on my fucking TV monitor. But yeah, my main focus of this stream tonight is that I'm going to try and see if I can somehow, maybe, quote unquote, maybe, conclude the master levels, and then on Sunday, I will try and start my run, possibly, of TNT Evilution. Garian. Okay, I think this is just kind of familiar. Yeah, I'm kind of remembering this a little bit. Because even though, like, I haven't played the master levels in such a long time, there are some moments that like kind of garner my attention. Like it kind of gets the memory, flowing. I didn't want that. Yeah, I've always had this random theory about PSX Doom that I always had like this random theory that possibly the Midway or whoever, I can't even remember, I don't even know who the fuck made this game honestly, but I always had this theory where I thought that the PSX version of Doom came out like after Doom 64, right? Because both games have like the same sound effects for like a lot of things, like the enemies, the weapons, pickups, even like Doom, even Doom guy himself and all that, right? And apparently like the same guy who did the music for Doom 64 also did the same for PSX Doom too, Aubrey Hodges. And I always had like this random theory that Doom 64 was the first thing that came out before PSX Doom, and PSX Doom was like trying to do what Doom 64 had done, which kind of like have like a creepy, eerie like atmosphere, but instead of having like, you know, a new look and then new levels and everything, they kind of like, you know, they're still trying to go for like the retro type of style. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it sounds like someone's like, it sounds like someone's like taking fingernails and scraping them across a chalkboard or something. Can't remember if there's actually a way to go out to that area. Hello? But yeah, I think I need like a new controller or something, because my control sticks are kind of being a B-I-double-T-C-H or a B-double-I-double-T-double-C-double-H. Like sometimes I have this weird little issue where it's like it wants to do things that I don't want it to. Like sometimes I'll be slowly turning to the right, or sometimes I'll be like strafing or just like walking backwards or something when I'm not doing it. It's just flat out annoying. Yeah, this is how you get out of here. Oh, there's a hell line up in here. And I walked right into that. Now I got all the weapons. Man, you guys hear that? And see, that's what I was talking about, like right there. There's this fucking imp that's like right in the flooring. Yeah, basically that's what I was talking about, like right there, like, you know, fucking having an imp like right underneath me when I'm at a higher plane, and you know, like there shouldn't be any possible way of of getting attacked like that or being blocked, but so I don't know. This bit right here almost reminds me of one of the levels from episode 1. Armor. That's blue key door. Alright. Need that because I'm full of plasma ammo and BLG. What? Fucking height differentiating. Wait. But I will say this though. I may go for about like 2 hours at the very least if it succumbs to that when trying to do more of the master levels and everything. Cause usually sometimes I go for about like 2 hours, you know, in some situations. But, you know, it's often random. So lower down that. Mighty dark up in here. Man, you can hardly see a thing at all. Minus or minus. Got a little splash damage. But yeah, the one thing I've learned more or less about not only PSX Doom but PSX Final Doom is that basically these work like all the games kind of work like episodes, where it's like Where it's like if you complete the Ultimate Doom, you go into Doom. You can go into Doom 2 if you want, with stuff intact. But then like pretty much the same thing kind of goes for PSX Final Doom. Oh, this is the one where I gotta choose the right portal to go to a new location. Yeah, that's right. I cannot be able to use my mouse and play to like, go off the game screen and, like check things in chat or whatever. I got one of these situations, huh? I look like I can almost squeeze by here. Sadly I cannot. Not gonna lie, that kind of took me by surprise. I was honestly not expecting that. I hate stepping in a fucking teleporter. Especially when I don't want to. And then I got the Berserk. So let's see. Like one of those situations again, huh? I mean, a megasphere is a megasphere. Megasphere is megasphere, and anything that goes, anything allows me to go to max is definitely a nice touch. Yeah. I see out there, I've got to get the key. Something got jibbitude. I sure hope that everything I've been doing is actually streaming. Cause I'll be honest with you guys, sometimes or actually not sometimes, but most of the time, whenever I'm doing like a stream and everything, and I don't see like, a viewer count being like at least 1 or whatever, sometimes I have like a feeling that, like I'm streaming for nothing, and like I've wasted all this time, and nothing really, and no progress has really been made. So I think what I'll probably do is, after this level, I might not actually go for 2 hours. I might just, like, do this level. My character will start spinning around. Yeah, like I might try and do this level, and then I'll probably call it for this little Let's Play live stream. Because at least if everything goes well, I can say that I've at least made some sort of progress with everything, and I wonder what the hell I just opened. If I can figure out what to do exactly to get out there. To see the destination, I need to figure out how to get to said destination. Like, I can see that this would be a thing to where I had to take care of the chain gunners who could, who could snipe me and everything, but it's not really giving me much of a choice here, game. Where do I go from here? I feel like this is a teleporter that's trying to like trick me and thinking like, oh, this is a new area, but it's just like, you know, taking me back into the same old spot. And this is why I usually like to have the auto map basically like actually following me wherever I go, and like, you know, if I turn, then the map would turn as well and everything. That'd be it. Oh, ow. Good, finally found something that allows me to do the breakthrough. That takes me back here. Ow! Okay, I was not expecting that. But at least I saw the unique jib animation for the HUD, for the face HUD and everything. But goddamn. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just call it here for the night, because for one, I don't really know if I'm actually still going, despite the fact that I have no viewers in the chat and everything, and not even lurkers, from at least from my knowledge and all that. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to like fucking like probably like restart from my original, say, password thing or whatever, or what, but just in case, I'm just gonna pause it right there. But just in case, if everything's still going well and everything, despite the fact that, you know, no one's here in the chat, I just want to say to everyone, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Sorry that this was a bit of a short stream and also a bit of an out of nowhere stream and everything. I just kind of felt like doing some more. I just kind of felt like doing some more PSX Final Doom and trying to see about doing more on the master levels and everything. But I'm gonna have to find out some stuff about this level, because I can't really remember where I'm supposed to go. But I'm just gonna do my schedule and stuff like that. So My next stream will be later on today or tomorrow, technically, because we stick about like for 6 minutes or whatever till midnight to where it's actually going to be Monday. But my next stream is going to be on Monday, and I'm going to be doing more of Wolfenstein 3D the way it did with the Wolfrot mod, and we're going to be doing episode 5 in a blind playthrough and see how things go from there. We are going to try and do that whole episode on stream, so that's one thing to keep in mind there. And then Tuesday will be the next stream, and it'll be the 6th and final episode of Wolf 3D the way it did with Wolfrot. And we're going to be doing the final episode, which is episode 6, and kind of, complete the mod, basically. And I will say this pretty much ahead of time, but in the future I will be coming back, into Wolf 3D the way it did. I will be playing it vanilla-esque style, but we're gonna have like a little bit of a cosmetic upgrade and stuff like that. This is gonna be like a cosmetic vanillified upgrade for season 2 of Wolf 3D the way it did. And also whenever that happens and everything, we'll be playing on I Am Death Incarnate just to see how things go from there. I know that it's gonna still be like the regular Wolf 3D enemies and all that, but I just figure like at least maybe we could be like at least do 2 playthroughs of the thing, like once on once on Bring 'Em On, and then another playthrough on the highest difficulty. So that's going to be for Monday and Tuesday, and then Friday will be the next stream because we're going to be going into my active streaming week. But on Friday, we're going to be doing some more Friday Night Funkin', and we're going to be playing some PSX Funkin', which is basically a PS1 port of Friday Night Funkin', which is something that was sort of teased in the Kickstarter stuff for FNF, but it now has been made into an actual thing thanks to a fan called Chunky Dev, and we're gonna have some fun with that and see what everything's like. It's still kind of a work in progress, but it's a fully playable work in progress. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how everything plays out, and just kind of show you guys what it's like so far. And then Saturday will be the next stream, which will be Sega Sonic Saturday. And we're going to be trying to do more of Sonic 1 Forever. And we're going to try to do a new playthrough with Tails only. And we're going to try to have some fun with that. We're going to have some mods and stuff going, but we're also going to try and see if we can somehow get lucky and get all the Master Emeralds and everything. I kind of have something that's not really meant to be played with Sonic 1 Forever, but it technically still does work, which is like the Sonic 2 special stage checkpoint things, but we'll get into that when the time comes. And then Sunday will be the next stream, which will be more of PSX Final Doom with the cited source port. We might try and see about doing more of the master levels before possibly doing a little bit of maybe Final Doom's TNT Evilution. Because again, I don't really know how many levels there are in the master levels on PSX Final Doom. I'll have to kind of check that out after the stream and everything. Jesus. I heard like the speeding cars go right by. But anyway, so yeah, Sunday is going to be more of PSX Final Doom, and we're going to hopefully do more of the master levels and get closer and closer to doing Final Doom. with TNT Evilution, and then capping things off with the Plutonium experiment, which it's not going to be happening on one stream because these are definitely like games on their own and everything. But we're going to see how we're going to see how things go. So until I see everyone in the next video or live stream, take care, everybody.